Item 3, public communication, appearance of interested citizens. Due to COVID-19, residents are encouraged to attend the City Council meeting via web conference or submit comments by email. Consistent with the public health guidelines for social distancing, limited seating is available in the council chamber and in the Sutter Room. If an attendee does not have a facial covering, one will be provided. Comments may be made either at the council chamber podium or from the Sutter Room. Please participate via web conference or email if you are ill or have been exposed to COVID-19. I do know that I have one speaker card, but before we get to that, do we have any comments from the public, Sierra?
No public comment.
Okay. I do have a speaker card from Mr. Manny Cardoza.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. This is a county issue, but I'm hoping the city can assist in this for the support of for the citizens of Yuba City. As you read in the paper this morning, they had their first vaccinations this weekend. Midweek last week, they had sign-ups. They had over 1,000 people sign up within a couple of hours. And in the paper this morning, they only administered 954 shots. So that means they threw away 46 shots. And they said they had a waiting list. And I was thinking if you could, you talked to Dr. Lou quite a bit, if you could mention to her that if there's a waiting list, instead of wasting these vaccinations, if they could start calling people and get them there so we can get rid of all these shots. Because if you just average 45 people a week in 10 weeks, that's 450 people that doesn't get the shot. And I know there's people out there that want to get the shot. So if you I'm just asking the help of the council if you can pass this to Dr. Lou. And I know it's a county issue, but I don't want to wait another week and go to the county supervisors meeting. But I'm going to still go see them also and make the comment. But if you can help me before that, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Any questions I'll be able to answer or anything like that?
Questions or comments for Mr. Cardoza?
Thank you, council.
Okay. Ms. Langley and I attend a weekly meeting with Dr. Lou. We'll follow up and see if we can learn a little bit more about what may have happened out there and convey the thought. Any other public comments? Mr. Burns, please. I'm sorry I didn't see you.
You can consider one of those vaccines and went in the trash, mine. So I don't want one. But I wanted to talk about the 5th Street Bridge, and I'm driving by there usually every day, and I saw it all graffitied up. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but they graffitied all underneath the underpass, and then when I was coming off the bridge the other day, they graffitied someone graffitied all down the wall that has the buttes on it, and but I'm not sure. When I glanced over there today, I thought maybe that that was removed. But I'm just curious if you're aware of that and what's being done, man, because I sure hate to see that taking place, and it really irritated me to see that. So
It looks like we may have a response from Mr. McIntyre.
Thank you. Yes, we were aware of it, and our park staff, one of the many things our park staff does is they do graffiti removal. And so they started on it, I believe, Monday, and finished it today as well, as I look at Matt Langley, our manager. So yeah, so we were aware of it. And certainly we still want to encourage people to use the YC311 to let us know, because certainly we know about the bridge, but any other graffiti as well. But
Good to hear that we were on it. We'll stay vigilant, and as Mr. McIntyre mentioned, if you see something, let us know.
what about the police department?
They're nodding their heads back there, so yes, sir. Yes, go ahead.
Through the mayor. First of all, Mr. Burns liked the beard. Just wanted to tell you that. But Mr. McIntyre, my question was for you, and I may be completely off base on this one, but I had heard when we originally built the bridge that there was something that could be put on concrete that would prevent graffiti. And is that something that we could research and look, because the kids are just going to keep tagging it day after day, year after year, but if there's a way that we could actually prevent it, does such a animal exist out there?
There is, as it relates specifically to the bridge, I could certainly make up an answer, but I don't have it. I'll look to Ms. Langley as far as the engineer of that. But to answer, so we do use some solution within our parks that helps minimize it, but it doesn't, it's just easier to paint over the graffiti part, to answer. So there is no magic wand to that.
Okay, so there's nothing we can treat the concrete with, it just,
Not that I'm aware of.
There is a product that you can apply that makes it easier to clean off.
right,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And we did not put that on the bridge, no,
I would have to check with Kevin Bradford to see if we did apply that. But that is something, a treatment that we do put on concrete structures that are tagged often.
Okay, it was just a comment there, a question that we might look at somewhere down the line. Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Thanks, Mr. McIntyre.
So just a follow-up to Mr. Burns also, that we are going to have been looking at that. We know the people that tagged it are very similar to ones that have done the sign in the past, and we're going to see what we can do about preventive measures down there as well. We just got to find electricity and stuff.
All right, thank you, Chief.
No public comment.
Okay.